Hello and welcome to Shifting Tones, the podcast with nerdy tones and shifting formats. I am your host this week, Steph, and I am joined together with Sam.
Ya boy.
And Larissa.
Hello, and Pocahontas deserves more justice. Go ahead.
Wow.
Well, that kind of will tie into our episode then today. But before we get into more arguments, because, we might stir up some more drama, I just wanted to kind of just let you guys know that I had a bachelorette party.
What?
I
had
know.
No idea.
Yeah, so it was really fun. It was a nice little just weekend with friends. It didn't go too crazy, which is totally fine because you know what? I'm old now, so
One foot in the grave.
Yep,
Much.
already there. So it was nice. Little Miss Larissa was with me the whole weekend.
Sure it was fun. It was a great time.
It was really nice being able to hang out together in person and then just, have some fun and do some cool things.
Absolutely. Do you want to note any stories real quick? Obviously without any location descriptors or anything like that, but...
Yeah, what was your favorite part about the weekend, Steph?
I surprisingly enjoyed the spa that we went to.
Yes.
Because it was the first time I've ever gone to a spa, and it was my first time ever having, a facial, which... Let me tell you, kind of odd. The culture of a spa, they take you back and they're whispering to you. They're like,
It's true.
This is a calming environment. We gotta
I don't
talk
like
like
that.
this. It's odd. It's super odd. But then it is kind of just nice because nobody really talks to people. It's just
No.
it was interesting. But I did enjoy that. And then I think the other thing I enjoyed was an art exhibit that we went to. It was an interactive art exhibit, so that was really cool. And it was a really fun time because I had no idea what were we blah 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 blah. I had no idea what we were doing each day, so that was just kind of fun because I was surprised each time. So it was really cool. It was fun.
Yeah, I think at one point, when we took you to the art exhibit place, that you were like, where the heck are you driving me to? And I could tell your nerves were on high. We're like, don't worry, it's fine, don't worry.
Okay, the only reason is because we got off the highway,
Right.
and there's lots of businesses and stores, and then all of a sudden we pull off to the side, and there's just an abandoned strip mall. Every single building was empty except for the interactive art museum, art exhibit museum thing in the middle.
know.
I was like, there was an abandoned Target. Targets
I
are not
know.
abandoned.
That wasn't the only abandoned plaza, too. When I was paying attention outside, I was just like, oh man, what's going on here? But
Are you sure it wasn't a Kmart?
No, it said Target. The sign was there.
no, yeah,
the
yeah. It was
remnants.
clearly an old Target, yeah.
It was
wasn't-
crazy.
It must have been abandoned in the 2010s because it looked like a modern Target facing. It wasn't the one around our location that never updated up until recently.
I
from,
have
the 90s.
I have no idea. But like I said, it was so strange because I'm like, where the hell are we going? Everything is closed here.
They should have blindfolded you. That would have been more
Oh
interesting.
no!
I would have been even more scared, I think.
Right. Oh man.
All right, we talked about us. What about you, Sam? What'd you get up to?
Oh boy. I went to a bachelor party this weekend for
Whoa.
your soon-to-be hubby. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we went to a cabin in the woods.
Not a scary story.
No. It was a little hilly mountainous region. It was very nice, very rustic cabin, but it did have amenities like TV and bathroom and kitchen and stuff like that. Not super rustic. But we had a great time. Yeah, we watched a lot of horror movies.
That's fitting.
We did some night fishing, went on a hike, played some games, had some drinks. It was a great time. There were a lot of hot takes about last episode. I talked about it a little bit with all the guys, and I was telling them our list because it hasn't come out yet. And I said, hey, here's what we have at S, here's some that we have at B and A, and they were not having it. A lot of heated
Really?
arguments. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Bless you.
Let's just say when it comes to
Salud.
Disney movies, your soon-to-be hubby might not be as cultured as you think he is.
Really?
What?
He was not happy with some of our S-tier picks.
That's
Interesting.
crazy. I thought we did pretty good.
I do, too. I mean, we're clearly the best podcast on the air,
Absolutely.
So,
Huh.
What was the most unexpected controversial take that you took out from that experience?
out of the other 7 people that were there,
Right.
only one person thought Lion King was S-tier,
Yeah, that's shocking.
which is
Interesting.
weird because we're all around the same age.
Right.
And they're all like, yeah, B, maybe A. And Aladdin. They all thought Aladdin should be like D or F tier. It was weird.
What? That's crazy.
Rude.
That's
I was like,
crazy.
They're like, oh, there's not even any memorable songs from Aladdin. I was like, literally, the
What?
entire movie is memorable.
A whole new world. Like, who doesn't know that? Hello?
Yeah, I
Or
don't
You Got
know.
a Friend in Me, or
Any of them.
any Robin Williams stuff in it. You know,
That's
it's
crazy.
So good.
Well, they're all wrong.
Yeah, we're right. They're wrong. So,
Nana boo boo, stick your head in doo doo.
well, speaking of our list, it's a good little segue because we are doing a dun 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 part 2, our first ever part 2
Woohoo!
episode where
Yeah,
we
I was
are going
wondering why
to
you were hosting
continue.
stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of strange because we didn't really shift our format this week.
No.
Ooh. So I'm going to do a quick little recap just from last episode and just talk about our list and where it is currently sitting. So last week on our episode, we were reviewing and ranking Disney movies, starting from some of the older ones to up to the newest ones. So we made it about halfway through. The last one that we stopped at was Pocahontas, was the one that we stopped at, which was kind of heated.
The most controversial.
So we left off at 1995 was the year, so we're going to continue from 1995 upwards to the most recent. But let me do a recap real quick for everybody listening and for you two, my lovely hosts. So I will start bottom to top. In F tier, we have Dumbo.
Boo.
Womp womp.
Yeah. D tier, we have Lady and the Tramp, The Aristocats, and The Rescuers.
Okay.
C tier has Fantasia, Pinocchio, Bambi, Alice in Wonderland, and The Brave Little Toaster.
Okay.
B tier is Snow White, Cinderella, Peter Pan, Sleeping Beauty, Sword in the Stone, The Jungle Book, Basil, The Great Mouse Detective, and Pocahontas.
Wait, what was that one? Basil?
That's yeah, The Great Mouse Detective, but it's also referred to as Basil, The Great Mouse Detective.
Interesting.
Oh, no clue. Yeah. Okay.
And then in our A tier is 101 Dalmatians, Robin Hood, The Fox and the Hound, The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and The Nightmare Before Christmas. S tier is Aladdin, The Lion King, and a Goofy movie.
All right.
So,
Sounds pretty
pretty
solid.
good.
Quick little recap, just so everyone knows where we're at. We will also post a picture just so you can visually see it as well. But let's get started with our next pick, shall we?
Hold on, real quick.
Okay.
Before we start, I am sorry. I know you were like in the groove of things.
I was.
If you go to Google and you Google every Disney animated movie, and then you look at the ones that come up, you have, your normal ones, and then there's the one titled Red. And when you hover over it, it changes to the panda movie Turning Red.
Yeah.
However, before you hover over it, it's like a demonic creature with like red eyes and stringy hair, and it's just titled Red. I think it's a completely different poster. That's definitely not from the movie, right?
No, it is.
That creature's from the movie?
Yeah.
The movie's about a panda, not a demon.
Have you seen the movie?
Yes, it's very good.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on there. Why is it?
I don't have Google open, so I don't know.
Here, I'm
Why
going
are
to
you
take a screenshot
why are you Googling stuff during our podcast?
to make sure that I know what everything looks like,
Uh-huh.
I'm going
So,
to take a screenshot of it because it's horrifying.
All right.
Red is
I'm
Pixar, so
I know, it's not on the list, but I'm just saying, like, it popped up. I didn't recognize it, so...
I'm getting started. Enough about that. I'm the host. So, we're going to start with our first movie for today's episode's list is The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and it is from the year 1996.
Okay, hot take here. I've seen the movie a couple times. I think it's got some of, like, the most beautiful songs in Disney, actually.
I
And the
agree.
story's, like, very, very interesting.
I agree.
I don't think it's an S tier movie.
No, that's crazy. I say S.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm thinking A. I think there are better movies out there.
No.
I think it gets swept under the rug a lot of times. Like, if you were to ask a lot of people, like, top 3 Disney movies, I don't think Hunchback ever makes it in that list. I think it gets forgotten due to the other ones that have come out after it. But it's a good movie. I think it's solid A.
For me, I don't like to put it in A because we already have like Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid. I love this movie more than those.
I agree.
Just looking at our
name,
list.
Name 2 songs from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Out There, and the one with the she sings about the wicked. No, God help the. Oh my God, what is it called?
Yeah.
God help the poor or something like that.
Yeah, they're like the beginning-ish one.
No, not that one. That's just
You're
like.
thinking of God Help the Outcasts.
Thank you.
And you struggle to name two, Steph.
No. They just have like interesting titles because it's not like a traditional Disney movie where like they say the like chorus like a million times. Like,
But to be fair, that first opening song does slap, and it's like 5 minutes long.
No, it's like I said, it's a great movie.
Oh, and
Beautiful
Hellfire.
music.
Hello, Hellfire.
yeah, I was gonna mention that Hellfire is like honestly is the best, one of the best Disney songs ever.
I just think if we put this at S and something else in the future gets put in A, B, or C, we're gonna have some real angry fans coming at us.
I don't care. This is our list.
Can I trump this vote? Do I have like
No, this isn't your podcast episode.
No, but I know. But I'm really against it being S.
Why? Why?
Like I said, I think primarily due to it's kind of a forgettable movie when it comes down to it.
No.
As far as Disney anime movies, if you said what are your top 3 Disney animated movies, Hunchback of Notre Dame like rarely ever makes that list for anybody.
Yeah, but like how many like Disney movies had a run in like theaters, like on like a Broadway style theater? This was one of them.
Spider-Man.
That's not a Disney movie. Get out of here.
It is technically Disney owns Spider-Man.
Not at first.
I know.
Okay, look. I think it deserves S tier,
Me
but
too.
I will settle for A.
No,
What?
if
No.
it's 2 against 1, it should be S. That's fine.
Yeah?
I'm
We
really
got 'em.
against it.
We got 'em,
really,
boys.
Well, no, because
S tier.
it's a majority vote. I'm not gonna because in the future, if one of us, if 2 of us say something and you don't agree, I want to make sure that I have this in my back pocket.
Okay.
I mean, that's
okay.
fair.
Oh, and also let us know on social media if you believe that Hunchback of Notre Dame is S tier or just a high A tier.
Dude, it's S. It's beautiful.
It is gorgeous, and I don't think I ever got to give my reasonings real quick.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Because I love this film a lot. I never really watched it as a kid. I watched it as an adult, and I was like deeply moved by this movie experience. It touches on so many like cultural aspects that like say like Pocahontas wanted to like test out with like different like class and like ethnic structures and like really deep rooted like sexism and things, but I feel like it like made that story even better and elevated and much more adult. Like Pocahontas walked so the Hunchback of Notre Dame could like run with all those sort of like dark themes. I love it.
Makes sense. Okay. So we have it in S tier. Dun, da, 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 da. Okay. Our next movie is Hercules, which is from 1997.
Oh, Hercules is that like again? Hercules is kind of the A bordering S tier for me too. I know it's probably because we're in this like, hey, these are the movies we grew up with,
Right.
but Hercules is so good in so many ways. I mean, James Woods, Danny DeVito, and the songs. I mean, Go the Distance, Zero to Hero, Oh Mighty Zeus. Like the songs are just so good. And I think it tells a really good story, and I think it's great for kids to watch. That's why I'm at a high A, if not a low S.
Okay.
I think it's better than Hunchback. That's what I'm saying.
No. I haven't seen this since I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
I don't think even as a kid I was like that into Hercules, but I've never been the type of person into like Greek mythology ever in my lifetime. I've just never liked those stories or got into it. Like I had my best friend growing up was super into it in elementary school after learning about it. So like I heard about it all the time, but it never interests me. So I think this movie, because of that, kind of was like the same. But I would agree the songs are super classic. I know it had really good animation. I know Hades is iconic. Like I do remember him quite a bit, just very memorable characters as well.
Right.
So I would say B, but I'd be willing to move it to an A.
Larissa, what do you think?
Hot take. I did not watch this either as a child.
Remember the last game?
Where's the
Remember
new
the
game?
game?
Right.
Last listeners, listeners. Remember last week when we said take a shot? The game is take a shot every time Larissa says that she has not finished one of these movies.
No, I finished this movie.
You can continue the game.
I watched this as an adult, and I've seen this multiple times as an adult.
Okay.
And I don't know. The first couple times I watched it, I was like, this is kind of fun, but like I think on my third viewing, I don't know, the story's kind of boring, the pacing's kind of off. The only thing that's really like I feel like redeemable about it to me is just Megra. Megra is the shining star of the entire thing. I don't really care about Hercules. I was bored by it. Megra, I want to hear more about that. I want to know what about her ex-lover. Yeah, give me that backstory. So for that, I want to give it a C.
No, womp, you're wrong.
Yeah.
All right, Steph. we both said A, so
Okay.
No, she said B.
No,
I said
no,
B,
she's-
but I said I'd be willing to put it up in an A.
two against one.
Oh my goodness, but Pocahontas is so much better than Hercules.
It's
so
not.
that's
though.
No, I do agree with that
It's
statement.
not. It's not. It's such a far
No.
distance. It's such a huge distance.
No.
the songs
difference
are
between-
good, but I don't know. It's just
Wait,
Yeah,
now,
and then
now
the
Larissa's,
Gospels-
Now Larissa's kind of making sense. I'm like, ooh, should I put it above? No.
literally the only good thing is Megra and the Gospel Truth. Now that I'm thinking about that, those like cutscenes are like impeccable. Anything
move-
else, no.
Then move Pocahontas down to F where it belongs. and
No,
No.
that's crazy. That's crazy talk. That's already in place. Dang. I don't
We can
know
put it
now.
in B. That's fine.
I'm not happy about it.
I'll put it in B. We're gonna
Yeah.
put it in
Just said
B.
S so that we would have got it to A.
Hey, we put Pocahontas in B. Okay,
We can put
We're-
Hercules in
Oh,
B.
it's way too high too.
Hercules is in B. All right.
I'm not happy.
I know. The next movie that we have is Mulan from
S tier.
1998.
S tier. Easiest S
This
tier.
is S tier.
Absolutely.
This might be the
Okay.
best Disney
Is this
movie.
like, yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
We don't even need to talk about it. It's just so good.
yeah. No,
Everything about it.
Yeah, I need a gush. Okay, by Icon. What's his face? Shane? What's his name again? Oh my
Sean.
God. Why am I like blanking on his name? Oh man.
Oh my god. It's Sean Smith. You know,
No, what's his name? Oh my goodness.
you're thinking of. I'm sorry. That's just too funny.
It starts with an S. I know it does.
I'm not.
Li Shang. Okay, I
Li
wasn't
Shang.
that far up. Okay,
Sean.
definitely into Mulan. He did not care if she was a woman or a man, and he was like, "Yeah, you're a fierce warrior," and I'm like, "Yeah, hell yeah."
It's not a good look that we all forgot his name.
No,
it is
but
S
he
tier.
is great. He is kind of a boring character, but we love that he loves Mulan, whether or not she was presenting as a man. Or
He's a
as
himbo.
woman.
To be fair, to defend myself, I haven't seen the movie since I was a kid.
I haven't seen the movie in like
Wow.
6 months, so
Yeah, I have to watch it at
It's-
least once a year.
It's been on my list to rewatch it as an adult.
Do it.
Yeah, it's just,
Absolutely do
but
it.
I have nothing but good memories. And I mean, the movie is so memorable that I know the scenes. I still know the characters, different lines, the songs. Like, so it's such a memorable, good movie that even as an adult, I'm like, yeah, that's just S, you know. So
Yeah, I feel like, and then we can end it and move on to the next one because I know we have a lot left.
yeah,
but-
we do. All
Oh
right.
no, his name's Shang.
No, I want to say one more thing.
Shang.
Oh, yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
it.
Did say
Shang.
it was? Yeah, no, but what, did we say something different?
Shane.
No, not Shane. Not Shane, not Shane.
No,
Shang.
I know it's Li Shang.
Okay, we did say it right.
Yeah.
Okay. No, we're good.
No, but I wanted to say is for Steph, like
Mm-hmm.
I think it's much more impactful as an adult, especially the one scene where they're singing "A Woman Worth Fighting For," and then it abruptly
Yeah.
cuts, and then you just see the doll. And
I
you're like,
remember that. Yeah.
Oh man, it hits much more as an adult. Oh man.
Next.
All right. The
Okay.
next movie on our list is Tarzan from 1999.
I love Tarzan. The
a great
whole
movie.
Phil Collins like
He did not have to go that hard.
soundtrack, and it's a fun movie. I don't remember a ton of the story. Like I get it. He
Right.
was raised by the gorillas, and then the white man came back, and they got rid of him. I don't know. It's a good movie. I would say
Yeah.
B or A.
Yeah, I would say B too. I mean, fuck colonialism, so that was nice seeing the colonizer like meet a brutal end. But other
Yeah,
than
that was okay. It was a little traumatizing for me as a kid. I didn't
Right.
like it much, so I would say C
Wow. Okay.
because I
mean,
just
that-
never had like an urge to go watch it again because I know I didn't like it as a kid.
Really? Oh, I watched it all the time, but
It's not
It's not-
bad.
it's not a high tier movie for me.
Well, it's definitely B at least. just for the soundtrack alone.
Oh, see, anytime I'm listening to a Disney playlist, I actually kind of skip the Tarzan songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you hate Phil Collins. You hate
I
one
know.
of the
I
greatest
know.
musical geniuses of our time.
If you want to put it in C, that's fine.
No,
Steph, if
it's
that
not.
makes you
What do
feel
we?
better.
No, don't cater to her.
No, that's
Just 'cause she's
fine.
the
We can
host.
have it. I feel like we can have it in B. I'm fine with putting it there. I haven't, to be fair, I haven't seen it since I was a little kid. So
That's fair.
I can't really talk much about it. All right. Tarzan then is officially in B.
Nice.
The next movie on our list is Dinosaur, which came out in 2000.
Yeah, you can now take your shot because I have not seen this movie at all.
I have seen Dinosaur. I do remember it, and when it came out, I was like, "Oh, Land Before Time." Wait, no, it's not. And then it gets a little dark. It's an interesting animation style, but it's not good. I mean, it's forgettable. It's a very forgettable movie.
I have
I'd
never
be fine
seen
throwing
this.
this at D or F, honestly.
I've never seen this in
I'm
my
fine
life.
putting it in F. This cover art looks atrocious. So.
Yeah, if you're just basing it on the cover art.
It does have its own ride, I believe, at
Oh.
Disney.
Is it
That's
still
wild to
there?
me.
Yeah, it's like one of the most popular rides at Disney. I believe.
Really?
Let's see what its IMDb score is really quick. I know it's not that's not a huge thing or Rotten Tomatoes, but I'm just curious. 65% on Rotten Tomatoes. All right, better than I thought it was. Mm-hmm. It's like weird. Like, have you guys seen? It's a recent thing. For Game of the Year 2023, there's a game that just came out called Kong Skull Island. It
No.
came out on the PS5. And it uses graphics from the 2002 Disney movie Dinosaur, essentially.
What?
The graphics are
it
so
looks
bad.
trash.
Oh, it's so bad. And it's like a platformer. And it's just,
Oh,
there's a
honey.
scene where like the evil dinosaur goes to attack him and they just put a JPEG image up.
No.
They don't even animate it. They just put a JPEG image up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the animation for its time was fine, but if you go back and look at it, it doesn't hold up.
I would say,
That's fair.
I don't know, like
We can put D for dinosaur.
D for dinosaur. Yeah, I like
Oh
that.
yeah, that's fun.
Okay, D for dinosaur. All right. So the next one on our list is The Emperor's New Groove, also from 2000.
Well, this one was clearly the
S.
superior movie.
S.
Yes, I agree with S, but I can be convinced to put it in A.
No,
but
no shot. Come on.
I mean, like,
it's
so
so
it's-
good.
it's a good movie. It's a good movie. But again, when I think of like classic Disney movies, like my favorite Disney movies, Emperor's New Groove doesn't come up. I think there's a lot of nostalgia for it, and I do love it. It's a fun movie, and like the TV show was good, and Krunk's New Groove was good. But I think it's A. I think there's nothing wrong with putting it A. It means it's really good.
you broke Steph's heart.
I guess
I mean,
we'll
it's
put
fine,
it in
it's fine.
A.
No, it's fine,
No,
it's
it's fine. I just love it. I love the movie. I love that it's, based in Peru. I love the whole
Right.
llama concept. I thought, oh my God.
What's his name?
The evil
Yeah.
Kronk. Oh my God. Just
Kronk
a
and
wonderful. Yzma is a wonderful baddie.
Yes.
Like, she's just so well done. And the movie's funny. Like,
It
even
is.
as an adult, like, I still burst out laughing. I've seen the movie so many times, but I still just laugh because it's so
Right.
funny and the line delivery is so good. It's just good. I love it. So, but I'm fine with putting it in A for everyone.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But it's S tier. Okay, so the next movie we have on our list is Atlantis: The Lost Empire, and that came out in 2001.
I think
just
this
gonna-
is a hidden gem. Sorry, continue, Larissa.
I don't know. I'm going to interject. I agree with you, but only from an animation standpoint. Other than that, it's kind of a sleeper, as in I have never watched this fully through because it's so boring.
Take a
So-
shot.
Yeah.
Real quick, what do you think's better, this or Treasure Planet?
Oh.
Well, we'll talk about that here soon.
I know, I'm
That's
just
coming
curious
up.
on Larissa's opinion.
I haven't finished either of them, to be
Wow.
honest.
Oh, take another shot.
Sorry, you're wasted already. Steph, what's your opinion on Atlantis?
I like it.
I do
I
too.
never feel like I'm never like in the mood to go watch it. I think the last time I actually watched it was, I believe it was 2018 was the last time I watched it.
Oh,
so I was
okay.
decently aged, and you know what? I was like, oh yeah, this is fun. Like it's you kind of forget what happens in the movie, but then when you rewatch
Right.
it, you're like kind of discovering it all over again. At least for me, that's how it felt. So I was like, oh yeah, that happened, or like it was kind of fun. I do like the concept of it. I thought it was a unique take on like finding Atlantis, you know? And I think the character design is beautiful with like the variety of characters. I would say like a B.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I was thinking B or A. I think it's a very beautiful movie too. It's very fun. I think I saw it about 3 or 4 years ago, but now I'm not remembering like if any of it's like problematic in any way. I don't remember. But
Probably.
yeah, but I think it's still a B or an A movie. As from what I can remember, I don't remember like a ton of the plot, but I do remember it being a very fun. Like it's one of those hidden gems, like I said.
So are we B
B's
tier?
good. Yeah, B's
Okay.
good. Yeah.
All
We might
right.
get some feedback for that because I think a lot of people
Like it.
secretly like
Yeah.
it a lot. Yeah.
But yeah, B tier it is.
B's good. B's good.
All right. So the next movie on our list is Lilo and Stitch from 2002.
S tier.
This is S.
Yeah, S.
100%.
It's so fun. It's such a unique idea. Like, it's just so good.
It
really
is.
is. Oh my goodness.
And it's such a unique concept as well. Just for, an alien that can't be in water is stuck on Hawaii. Like, that's just like,
Right.
That's so good.
And the marketing campaign for this whole movie, genius. Like, I know people in marketing talk about this, like, to this day of how, like, incredible it was.
What'd they do?
What year did this come out again?
2002.
Oh, well, they
2002.
just put Stitch in a bunch of, like, old, like, so, like, if, like, a movie came out and, like, you bought, like, the VHS or the DVD, you know how they do the previews for, like, this is coming next sort of a thing. And so Stitch would come out and rip it open while it was, like, fake playing the one for, like, Beauty and the Beast or any other classic animation film, and be like, ha ha ha, Stitch is
I
coming
see.
soon.
That's
I do
fun.
believe this was the first movie I ever saw at a drive-in theater, actually.
Aw, what a good
fun.
movie to see.
Also, this came out June 16th, 2002. Signs came out August 2nd, 2002. So, M. Night Shyamalan, you got some splaining to do because alien that's afraid to go into water because it's the only planet with water, like, or the only planet we know about with water.
Yeah. I think it's so good, and the comedy is, like, spot on, too, and it's just very touching because, it is, like, a family that is broken that just, it's like a found family movie
Absolutely.
in a weird way with aliens, but it's just written so well.
We are Nani stans here, and her boyfriend, we are also stans of him.
David.
He's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just really good, and I think the character design is beautiful as well.
And the sandwich stacker game on Disney.com
Oh my god.
was so good.
Classic.
That's
definitely
true.
the best Flash space game ever.
All right, so that Lilo and Stitch movie is going to be an S tier. That's what we decided. Easy peasy. Next on our list is Treasure Planet, also from 2002.
Treasure Planet has, I would say, a better story than Atlantis, but I don't think it's as good. I'm
Interesting.
comfortable with putting Treasure Planet at C. I've seen it a couple probably just as many times I've seen Atlantis. I think I watched it back to back. After Atlantis, I was like, I'm going to watch Treasure Planet. And I think it's a little bit more forgettable than Atlantis.
I would agree with C tier because I think I've only ever seen it once, and I think I was a little bit older, either high school or early college. I watched it for the first time, and I wasn't, like, super impressed by it, but I'm also not very into, like, the whole pirate type of movies either,
That's fair.
in a way, because it is kind of like space pirating in a way,
Yeah.
searching for stuff. So I'm not into that as much, but I don't know. It wasn't my favorite. I don't think it was bad, but I'm just like, eh.
See, like, the difference is, like, I could name a couple characters from Atlantis. I don't think I can name a single character from Treasure
That's
Planet.
fair.
The animation's beautiful. I will stand by that, but like I said, I've never finished it, so you guys can put it wherever you want.
C it is. Treasure
And remember,
Planet and
folks,
C.
These are our 3 opinions, and although we are the best podcast on the internet, these are just our opinions. So if you have other opinions, let us know. Send us, I don't know, hate mail or something.
Nah, please don't. I'm sensitive. Okay, so next on our list is Brother Bear from 2003.
I love this movie, and I
love
love
Brother
this
Bear.
film. I want to put it in A, but
Same.
I do know that it's not like a popular Disney movie, but I just love everything about it. Like, to be fair though, I don't know if it's accurate representation of Indigenous culture, but it felt like that to me, and I was like, wow, I want to learn more about this. And I did have a phase where I would look into like Native American histories and stuff, and I really I gained a new appreciation for that sort of a thing, even from like a young age.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember this movie. I watched it as a kid. I don't recall a single thing that happens in this, other than like I think a human turned into a bear, and that's it. I think. I don't remember anything else.
It's a tragedy.
It's a very good movie. Again, it's another Phil Collins, I believe, soundtrack.
Really?
Same as Tarzan. And so it does have some really good songs and some memorable songs from that I can even like still sing to this day. It's a great story. It's one you don't see a lot in animated movies.
No.
And just representation of the Alaskan indigenous people up there. I think it's a great movie. I think it's solid. I'm good with A.
All right.
Larissa?
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
Okay.
I mean,
we'll put it in A. I'll have to watch it again then to see.
It's good. It's
Okay.
a little slow, but it's good.
Okay, so we'll put Brother Bear in A. The next on our list is... Where is it at? It is...
I believe in you.
It is Chicken Little from 2005.
F, I guess. I don't know. It's such a forgettable movie. Like I've seen
crazy.
it. I know the story. It's just I don't care about
No
this movie
shot
at all.
you said F.
Am
I
don't
crazy
care about
to
this
think
movie
it's
at all.
not F?
It's not F. It's not like A or B though, in my opinion. It's definitely a solid C.
Oh
it's like
my
a very
God.
middle of the line Disney movie.
Oh.
It's fun. I like it. I like it a lot. But I can't say it's better than the ones in B tier.
Do you think Chicken Little is better than Bambi?
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay. I thought this movie... I loved this movie as a kid. It was so funny, and I just...
No.
Okay, well, that's fine.
36% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm not looking at those scores. Okay, fine. I'm good with C. That's fine.
Okay.
Whatever.
Fair enough.
C for chicken?
Whatever. C for chicken.
C for chicken.
All right. Next on the list is then Meet the Robinsons from 2007.
I've never seen this movie.
Wow. Shocker.
I know a lot of people like it. I've just never seen it.
I have seen this one. Surprise, surprise.
Okay.
I like the story. Did you watch it, Steph?
I watched it, I think, once as a kid. It was
Okay.
not very memorable for me.
No, that's fair. I just really appreciated the concept of like this orphan, and then like there was a twist, and then that was my first time really experiencing a twist like that. We were like, oh my God, I'm doubting everything I've watched in this movie up until now. And then so for that reason, I like it. But I'm fine with like a C.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever go back and watch this, really.
No.
Yeah, so I guess C is fine. Yeah.
I'm just agreeing with what
Yeah.
you guys say, 'cause I don't know.
All right. So next on the list is Bolt from 2008.
I'll take another shot because I
Bolt?
definitely did not finish it.
Man, the listeners are
Bolt's
going
fine.
through it.
I like Bolt. I like it a little bit better than Chicken Little. It's a fun movie. There's not much of a story, to be honest. Like, what, the dog gets lost and Miley Cyrus has to find it, right?
Right. I think
Like,
that's the
essentially,
plot.
yeah. Like, I mean, which has been played over and over and over again in movies. I don't know, C or B maybe.
See,
it's
like
a fine movie.
I'm like F because I started watching
Right.
it and then I was like, eh, and then I
You know what?
didn't
I'm
finish
completely
it.
fine putting Bolt at D. I'm
D.
completely
Okay, I'm
that,
fine
yeah.
with a D too because I just did not care when I was
I
watching
couldn't get
it.
into it.
D
Same.
for dumb dog.
All right, cool. So Bolt is in D. I like that we're all kind of like, eh. That's funny.
Right.
All right, next on the list is The Princess and the Frog from 2009.
B. That's a solid B movie for me, if not A. But I think we do have to appreciate for this movie for being the last fully animated in 2D film that Disney's produced.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking about it.
I think they rushed it personally. I think it needed a couple more run-throughs to like really make it like a true Disney classic, and I've heard that opinion quite a lot from people. That, like, they would have wished Tiana was a lot more like fully fleshed out, and especially for like it didn't really feel very representative of that like Louisiana culture. Like there was like bits and pieces there, but it didn't really fully go to where it could have and should have went, if that makes sense.
I loved the movie. I thought the characters were fun. I think the songs were okay. I don't think they're that memorable compared to other Disney songs. But I it was like Disney's first Black princess too. So it's very memorable.
Awesome.
But the only downside is like, come on, it's Disney's first Black princess, and then you made her a frog for like half the movie.
Right.
I'm like, come on.
That's the other
like,
problem.
and I get that's the story. I do. I get it. But I'm like, come on, like a little more. Come on. All right. I'm fine with putting it in B.
A. Oh. Yeah.
You can put it in A. I mean, it's a good movie. I mean, I wish there would have been more of like Princess Tiana and like non-frog outfits. And I think it might have been a official Disney artist created it, where like they finally revealed what she would have looked like with her hair fully down and a full like curly afro. And I'm like, oh, that would have been nice to see back in that film. So
Okay, yeah, A or B is fine. Steph, I'll let you drag it.
What do we think? Because I'm
we
like,
can put it in B.
okay. I feel like B, just because I'm like looking at the list and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of in line with that.
I think we're gonna have to do a little speed run on some of these other ones that
yeah,
aren't as
I
good.
know.
Yeah. All right.
We have little opinions on some of these ones
That's
coming
fair.
up. So
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right. Not this one, though, because next up is Tangled from 2010. This is
an
my
A tier.
instant S tier for me.
Wow, this is
Instant.
my best friend's favorite Disney movie, so I do have to give that credit. I have seen it a lot. I don't feel it's S tier.
That's
No,
crazy.
same.
That's insane.
I think it's a fine A movie. I know.
I agree,
If you go
A.
ask your soon-to-be husband right now, he would say that this is his favorite Disney movie.
Really?
Yes, it is. Because he knows how happy this movie makes me.
That's exactly why he said that.
That's
Which is a
so
dumb
sweet.
answer.
No, it's not.
It's not a good movie. I mean, it's a good movie, but I'm saying it's not.
It's an
S tier movie.
amazing movie. This Disney movie is the only one that'll actively make me cry every time I not only watch it, I kid you fucking not, every time I listen to the songs, I cry.
Right.
I've cried so many times in the car listening to like I see the lights, I sob every
It is
time.
pretty.
Is it
Every
because you were
time.
also locked in a tower?
Yeah, exactly.
What, Larissa, what's your favorite Disney movie?
Mulan.
Okay, that's fine. I also like Mulan.
This
but
is
it's
my
not my
favorite.
because it's your favorite.
This is my ultimate
That's a
favorite.
bad reason.
No.
Tell him that's a bad reason.
I love this.
no.
I love the story. I think it's such. I know it's 2010, but it's to me. I love the animation still. The animation's one of the things that I cry
it's
about,
gorgeous.
like with the lantern scene. And I just think the concept is so fun and like it's funny too. And the songs are so good. Hello,
Right.
I don't remember a single song. from
that's
this movie.
crazy.
I'm cool with A. Yeah, A's fine.
I'm slowly
This is
dragging
what
it
it
to
feels
A.
like to not have
Okay, Tangled.
certain movies in the S tier category.
Tangled in A breaks my heart, but at least it's an A, I guess.
Yeah, so does Pocahontas at B. Okay.
God, no, that should be S too. Okay, so next on our list then is Frankenweenie, and that came out in 2012.
Did not
C.
finish.
It's a C
Shot.
movie. It's fine.
I've never seen it, so I have no opinion.
It's C. It's a fine movie. It's I believe Tim Burton again. It's trying to be Nightmare Before Christmas with a dog, and it's
It's
just
not.
It doesn't hit it. It's
Okay.
fun. It's a fun movie. It's C.
So C. Next on the list then is Wreck-It Ralph from 2012.
I do love Wreck-It Ralph, but
I would say A tier for Wreck-It Ralph.
I would say B.
I love this movie. It's so fun. Mm-hmm. It's different. It's a different take than what Disney normally does, which is
No,
fun.
absolutely. It feels like a Pixar movie instead of like a Disney.
It
movie.
does. I could see that.
It's not.
No,
Now that I'm
No.
thinking about it, it's not right.
It's not.
no, it's not Pixar.
Okay.
It's Disney.
It definitely feels Pixar-esque though, for sure. It definitely is like a step out of Disney's kind of general thing.
Yeah.
And I think, with it coming out in 2012, like it's definitely more recent. We're definitely getting up now past the 2010s, so
Yeah, no more nostalgia goggles.
yeah, exactly. I think it was good, but I think for me, I never want to like just let's watch Wreck-It Ralph. Like I'm never like in the mood to go watch it though.
Fine, I'll meet you at B.
Thank you.
I'm fine with B. All right, Wreck-It Ralph is in B. So next on our list is Frozen from 2013.
Just for the obsession alone, I want to put it in D, or if not F.
I know it was when this movie came out, it was insane how popular it was with all good reason. I just wish that like it would have stuck more with like the Nordic theme, because I feel
Me
like
too.
like that was kind of what it was based off of, was like, you know, Norway, or just the
The Ice Queen.
right, like that type of storytelling more. But then it just kind of felt basic, and I felt like the only Norwegian thing was like the reindeer's name, Sven. Like, honest to God, like that's like the only
Right.
Norwegian thing in the movie. And the
the
trolls,
trolls.
yeah, but
Yeah.
but still,
They're not even like real trolls.
right? So I was like,
Yeah.
okay. I think the only good redeeming part of the movie, now I will say the songs are pretty good. Don't get me wrong.
They slap for
They
sure.
slap. But I do think the one thing that I really did actually enjoy about the movie was the plot twist, where like
Yeah.
the kind of like love interest, like that whole scene where she was like sick by the fireplace or whatever, she was like by the fireplace and then
Right.
like needed a kiss, right? Is that right? Like,
I don't remember this movie.
No,
I mean,
you're
I've
right.
seen it, I don't
You're on the
remember.
main.
okay, I
line.
haven't seen
Yeah.
it since it came out, but it was
And
like,
he was like, no.
no, he was like, oh, Anna. Like that line, I was like, and he like, you know, was about to kiss her and then
Right.
leans back and goes, oh, Anna. And I'm like, like that part, I was like,
I know.
dang. Like, I thought that was really, really cool.
It
Other than
was.
that, though, I wasn't that impressed with the movie. That was kind of the only part I really liked, was the plot twist.
I understand why kids liked it so much. I understand why it
Sure.
was so popular. It was, you know, it's about beautiful ice princess, and the songs were good. The movie itself, it's okay. I don't remember a ton of it. Like, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's just because came out after me, and it was like so popular that it got annoying. But I don't know. I've watched it. I don't think it's that great. I'd be fine with C.
I'm fine with C.
I think a lot of people are going to be upset with us if they are younger audience listening to this, but
I like the sequel more, actually. I did watch that.
Tangled
in
is way
theaters.
better than Frozen.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm fine with C. Like I said, I just really like that plot twist, but that was kind of it. All right, next on the list is Big Hero 6 from 2014.
Absolutely S. I love this movie. It's so good.
It is really good.
It's heartbreaking. The character designs are so like fully realized. Like, I just want to hang out with all these heroes and be their friends, and I want to like cosplay all of them. There's just something so like human about this movie, while it's still just like super like tech. And so then like obviously from a design aesthetic, like I love like retrofuturism, and that's what the most theme is like. For like aesthetics, that's what it is. And I'm just like, oh yes, please give me more.
See, like, I would say A, but like, it's only because I only ever watched it once. I think it was when it came out. And I just don't remember much about it. All I remember is like the scene where the brother dies. And I was like,
Yeah, what a
dang,
gut
I'm
punch.
like traumatized from that. So I think like, yeah, I don't remember much of the movie other than that.
Well.
Baymax
look
is
who's
so
the deciding
cute.
factor.
Huh?
I said, look, it was the deciding factor. Larissa's at an S and Sam's at an A. I have power right now. I do love this movie. I'll put it S.
Thank you, Sam.
Okay, I'll put it at S. But I mean, I've only ever seen it once. So that's my
Watch it again.
Gripe? What? What was I trying to say?
That's my gripe.
Okay. Wow. All right.
Do you mean gripe?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Okay. Take a shot anyways, folks.
Okay. So the next on our list is Zootopia from 2016.
B?
It's a C or B. It's
a fun
fun.
movie, yeah.
I loved the Shakira-ness of it all. Like, she was in it a lot, and I appreciate that because I love my girl Shakira. But other than that, I mean, thinking back about it now more, I'm like,
It's like a
it's cops. It's propaganda.
It's like C or
ACAB.
D for me. I've only ever seen it the one time, and after seeing it, I was like, I'm good. Like, I wasn't.
Yeah, and the twist isn't even that good.
No.
You're like, oh.
Yeah,
okay.
C's good. I'm good with C.
I will say, as of right now, I do just remember the one funny scene I do remember from it is like the sheep in the van, like the Walter White like Breaking Bad
Right.
reference.
See,
pretty
all I
good.
remember is the sloth at the DMV.
That was the best scene for me.
I forgot
so
about that.
real. It hurts.
Okay, C is fine. It's just kind of a movie. All right.
Yeah, ACAB.
So we have 4 movies left to rank.
Ooh.
So we're almost there. Next, though, is from the same year, Moana.
S.
2016.
S.
They came out at the same time? I didn't realize that.
2016.
What can I say except it's S?
It is S. This is 100% S.
I love this one. Yeah. And this is like one where they actually got like a person from that culture to represent Moana, or am I misremembering?
No,
Yeah.
you're correct.
Yeah.
And The Rock. The Rock is
Yeah.
But I think it was based off of Polynesian culture.
Yeah.
But I know that they
It is,
did go to like not just like one island, but they went to a couple different islands to interview people to learn about the culture. The animators went to experience it, and same with like the director and producers. So I thought that was really cool.
Oh, really?
And she was also young too and sang her own songs as well, right?
The voice actor for
Yeah.
Moana, I don't know. I don't know that fact, but if so, then that's cool.
Yeah.
It's interesting that, like, I think about this now, like, this is based in Polynesian culture. Was Lilo and Stitch in Hawaii?
Yes.
Yes, specifically Hawaii.
And they
Yeah,
use
it's still Polynesian culture.
Kinda, but it's a bit different.
I know it's different.
Hawaii's more mixed.
Right, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And they have their own native language that they actually use, and a lot of the
That's true. I
songs
know.
from. Okay, well, wow.
Don't. Well, actually, me.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like saying like we're all like humans all descended from the continent of Africa. Like I feel like at one point the Polynesian split from Hawaii was so long ago that like yeah, there's technically a connection there, but it was a long time ago.
Look, I don't know how much three white people on a podcast have to say
Right.
about
No,
this,
I
but-
understand that. I do like to think that I am at least aware of some things, but yeah, I don't want to claim I'm an expert. And by the way, the voice actress for Moana is currently age 22. So yeah, she was
Oh, wow.
the actual age of the character she was.
I didn't know
portraying
that.
as well.
That's
That's crazy.
cool.
Mhm.
That's actually really
Yeah.
cool to learn. Oh, I like
Good for
that.
her.
Okay, so we have Moana and S. That was pretty easy for all of us to say. No doubts about that. Though I am kind of sad that is S and not Tangled as well, but whatever.
It's just it's
Yeah.
better.
All right, next on the list is Raya, the Last Dragon.
Didn't watch
That
this
was from
one,
that was
so-
from 2021.
It looks great. Didn't watch it.
I've heard not good things about it. I've also not seen it.
I watched this movie when I had Disney Plus back then, and I was like, oh, it was a Disney movie I believe it went directly to Disney Plus. Like you could go right in theaters and watch it at home at the
right.
same time.
That's
I think it's
right.
because it came out during COVID.
Yeah.
Sure.
Time, like so. I believe they did put it to. I think it was like you could pay $30 or something ridiculous to watch it at
that's
home.
It was like right
Yeah.
at first. Yeah, right at first, you could either go in theater, risk getting COVID, or pay to watch it at home. And I think I waited until it was just fully released for free because I know I did not pay for this movie.
No.
I never really wanted to watch it again. I thought the animation was really cool. The story was potentially super cool. It's very adventurous. It is a really good adventure movie because she's looking for the last of the dragons out there. But then the dragon design fucking ruined it for me because it just looks like it's literally almost like the same character model as like Elsa's face on this dragon. And the movie is so serious. Like they have different like cultural representatives for each like culture,
cool.
and it's a really cool concept for a movie. But the dragons, the whole point of the movie was the whole thing that ruined it for me.
Oh, it does look like Elsa.
I told you it's horrible. Like everything else is so beautiful, so animated. There's a lot of action, and then the dragon has like this goofy like personality,
Human face,
and it's just so bizarre because like the whole buildup is like, oh, they're these fierce warrior dragons, and then it's like this goofy like Disney sidekick that's just like it's just odd. It's very like not.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it should belong in this movie,
I know.
Sounds
I should
like it
watch
needed to cook in the oven a little bit longer.
or just fix the dragons. Like literally,
It looks really
fair.
cool.
It's a like I said, it's a really cool concept. It's just like I said, the dragon kind of ruined it for me. I'd put this in like
What are you
a
putting this?
like a D.
Okay,
fine.
D for dragon.
D for dragon again. D for dragon. D for dinosaur. Yeah.
D for dog water.
All right, two more. Next on the list that came out the same year was Encanto in 2001.
So
Oh my god, 2021.
S tier.
2001 Encanto.
No, this is S tier for me as well.
S tier. Yep, S tier.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, by the
man.
way, I'd like to say that We Don't Talk About Bruno is not the best song in Encanto, even though it like hit radio charts and it like every kid sings We Don't Talk About Bruno. The best song is Surface Pressure.
That one's really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's still, we don't talk about Bruno. That one's definitely still the best, but I will give you some rep for that song. It is right up there with it.
And didn't for the music, it was done by
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you know it's gonna
Same
be a
with
bop.
Moana.
Moana was also Lin-Manuel.
Wait,
Miranda?
what?
Yeah, you didn't know
No.
that? Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he composed all the songs, and he
Oh.
even sang in the one. You know the one where Moana's talking about how all of our ancestors were seafarers.
Yeah.
That's him
Oh,
singing.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that at all.
I'd have to like rewatch it and listen for that. I didn't know that.
Music and soundtrack.
Huh. No, Encanto is a beautiful story. I thought it was so cool. The characters were so unique, and I really felt like it did cover like, more of that Latino culture. I love that representation
Absolutely.
more so, and I love how even just diverse the family it is in itself.
Right.
And I love
And it's
the concept of
go ahead.
the magic, where it's not too overly magical. It's just like a very simple magical concept that's not too over the top.
Yeah, and I love it, and it's so like tragic.
Yes,
if you think
it
about it. Like,
is.
oh my goodness, like, and it's so real. Especially, I've heard people who are from that more culture of being like, man, this is like a current day struggle for a lot of Latinos. Is like that generational like curse and that like struggle between being like, hey, like, I appreciate everything you've done for me, but I need to stand up for myself. And that's so deep and so brave for anyone who wants to go ahead and break that cycle.
And I love how much Spanish is spoken in the movie as well, and the songs. I love that.
S.
Yeah, one of them is fully in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
S.
All right. So our last movie, which I don't know if this is as exciting as Encanto, is
Right.
it's Strange World. And it came out in 2022.
I never heard anything about this. Like, where was the marketing for this movie?
I do remember seeing previews for it. It didn't look good. I don't think it did well overall. I don't know. I think it's
know
a super
nothing
forgettable
about it.
movie.
Have you seen it?
No.
No, I've
I've never
it either.
seen it either.
Oh, no.
I say we
Take 3
throw
shots,
it,
everyone.
No, I say we throw it at F tier. Just 'cause
Yeah.
we've never seen it.
That's fair. I'm down because same thing. Same thing like Larissa said. I've never heard any promotion for it. Didn't even know it was a Disney movie at all.
It looks like a DreamWorks movie.
It kind of like, just from what I'm seeing, like in the pictures and everything, it kind of looks. It's kind of giving me the same vibe as like Treasure Planet. I don't know, like found family
no.
going off like
Space
Pirate
adventure.
adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to read the plot real quick.
Wow. Spoilers.
Yeah, I don't know. Some sort of travel movie.
Yeah.
F for bad marketing.
F for bad marketing. Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey, and like I said, let us know on social media if it's actually a good movie. We're just putting it at F just because we've never seen it.
Yeah, I know nothing about it. Like I wouldn't even tell you a single thing I'd know. All right. Well, I guess let's recap real quick. I'll try and go quick because I know we have a lot on our list.
Quick. Speed run.
S. Should I start with S or F?
Start with F.
Okay.
Yeah.
F tier, we have Dumbo and Strange World. D tier, we have Lady and the Tramp, The Aristocats, The Rescuers, Dinosaur, Bolt, and Raya, The Last of the Dragons. C tier, Fantasia, Pinocchio, Bambi, Alice in Wonderland, The Brave Little Toaster, Treasure Planet, Chicken Little, Meet the Robinsons, Frankenweenie, Frozen, and Zootopia. B tier, our biggest tier, is Snow White, Cinderella, Peter Pan, Sleeping Beauty, Sword in the Stone, Jungle Book, The Great Mouse Detective, Pocahontas, Hercules, Tarzan, Princess and the Frog, Atlantis, and Wreck-It Ralph. A tier, we have 101 Dalmatians, Robin Hood, Fox and the Hound, The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Emperor's New Groove, Brother Bear, and Tangled. And S tier, we have Aladdin, The Lion King, A Goofy Movie, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Mulan, Lilo and Stitch, Big Hero 6, Moana, and Encanto.
I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be upset
Oh,
with this.
yeah.
Like, people are going to be like Robin Hood and B and Frozen and C. Like, just get over it. Okay, get over it. This is set in stone. This is the
This
law
is
now.
the list. This is our list that we came up with together. Now, granted, there's 3 of us trying to put our own opinions into one, and this is how we have settled our disputes and differences and opinions. So I think it's decent, honestly.
I do. I think it's pretty representative of all the sort of things that you would want in a Disney movie, I think.
Absolutely. I think it's really good, yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. If you agree with us, you can let us know on any of our socials, or if you disagree, we would love to hear what we may have gotten wrong in your own opinion. But you can reach us at any social media at Shifting Tones Pod. You can also follow me at Spiffy Steffi. You can follow Larissa at larissa.schaefer and Sam at Sir Captain Sam. So I want to say thank you guys for joining me on this 2-part episode.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. And we will see you guys next Thursday. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.